right. By golly, we are just sitting ready and waiting for the action to get underway. David.
Opening match today. We're going to have a 6-man tag team match in here. And on one side of the ring, you will have Harley Davidson, Dirty Rhodes, and Bugsy McGraw.
Is that big, huh?
That is a big team in what should be a big opening match today. Then, a little bit later on, tag team action. Rick Rude will be teamed with Jim Neidhart, the big former football player. Then it'll be the King, Jerry Lawler, teamed with the Universal Heartthrob, Austin Idol. Humongous will be here on Championship Wrestling today. And 8-man tag team action coming up. Jimmy Hart's Fabulous Ones and the PYT Express, all on the same side of the ring in that one.
Kelly, I just can't believe that when we put those first 3 in there. I don't know whether we're going to have a ring left to go ahead with the entire show. Okay. We're going to take time out. We want to see Bugsy McGraw, Dirty Rhodes, and Harley Davidson on one side of the ring. We'll be back in just a moment. With Championship Wrestling, the action should be most interesting. We've got one side. I'll tell you, if you just went by pure weight, Dave, don't even ring the bell. just give it to Rhodes, Davidson, and Bugsy McGraw. What a colorful team. Let's have the official announcement.
All right, 6-man tag action. Introducing at a total weight of 686 pounds over here on the left side of your screen. From Jackson, Tennessee, Rooster Cogburn. From parts unknown, the A-Team #1. And from Memphis, Tennessee, Keith Robertson. And going against him at a total of 859 pounds. 859 pounds, right. From Austin, Texas, Dirty Rhodes. From everywhere, Harley Davidson. And from Florida, Bugsy McGraw.
Yeah, and it looks like the Bugs is starting out against the A-Team member, and the bell sends them off and running. And Bugsy kind of coming in for a landing there. He had his wings out, and he was gliding into the A-Team member. And that's the biggest of the group on this side of the ring, Dave.
It is, and he's flying and landing hard.
Rooster Cogburn, he's about the size of Harley's thigh. Harley Davidson tying it up with Rooster. But not for long. Boy, he fired him back so fast you saw it. He did a flip completely all the way over the back. Referee Jerry Calhoun watches the big slam, and there's a tag on Dirty Rhodes. Keith Robinson tying it up with Dirty. Uh-oh, top rope broke. Oh, boy, and the thing I hate about that can kill your back, too. Ooh. He went down, Dirty on top of him. Could be a pin. Nope, he picks him up. Tags Harley Davidson. We have a top rope that's out of commission. Harley back in with Rooster.
Give you an idea of some of the power, some of the weight there. There's down to 3. Looks like that bolt just snapped that was holding that top rope in.
We'll give him an opportunity. We got some tapes that I'd like to show. We'll give him an opportunity to get that fixed in there. As no surprise, it was the team of Davidson, Rhodes, and Bugsy McGraw that came out victorious. And how long, Dave?
Time was 1:35.
1:35. Okay. You want to see Harley and Dirty Rhodes in action against a pretty rugged team. Take a look at this as they win against PYT.
Move by Dirty Rhodes. Picks him up high. Holds him up. Slams him.
corner, and Stagger Lee going after him. Referee Jerry Calhoun pulled away as Stagger Lee takes over from the corner, and now the referee coming in to get Stagger out of there. Stagger and Norvell take a couple of shots from the Texan. Whoa! Norvell got him with powder right in the eyes. I guess he got it from Hart. I didn't even see it. Neither did the referee. Dirty's down, but there's no count. Harley Davidson comes in. The referee trying to get him out of there. Jimmy Hart up in the corner to holler at the referee. Dirty getting back for that powder. And Stagger slammed him with that cane, I guess. I see it broken. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, there was so much going on that it was very difficult to keep up with everything that happened. And obviously, you can see it here. He did, in fact, take the cane and bang. And if that's the way you want to get a win, well, of course, people say any win's a good win, but I don't know. We're going to take time out. We got a lot of action lined up for you today. Be right back. Ooh, just checking over the matches lined up today. We got lots of action in here. This is not what I was talking about, but it's pretty difficult to run through a day without having Mr. James Hart, president of the First
You know
Family
what? I feel
Club.
great. You know what? A good pep talk last week. It looks like it did a little bit of good, didn't it, Lancer, baby?
Yeah.
But you know what? My man Ox is just a little bit down. He's got something he wants to talk about right now. Tell him, big man.
You know, Jimmy called me from South Africa, and I actually had a lot of plans for this summer in other areas. But he said, I want you to beat up on this here Jimmy Lauer, right? So I come here to try to beat this man up and destroy him, and I find out the humongous embarrassed him. I can't believe how bad he embarrassed this Jerry Lauer. Mr. Neidhart here has beat him up. There's not much of Lauer left for me. I mean, it's just sort of embarrassing for me to come all this distance to beat somebody up, and he looks like he's like passe. He's faded out of the picture.
I wouldn't count him out yet, Ox.
Well, all I can tell you, if there ever is a piece left after Jim gets through with him, and humongous Ox Baker will still be waiting around for you.
Okay. Right, baby. But let me just say something else right now. You know, this man right here, Jim Neidhart, baby, is a breath of fresh air for the First Family. You know the match last week. It was great, baby. He left 6 of your top wrestling stars laying all over the ring. He humiliated them. He embarrassed all of them. And I just want to say, baby, from me to you, Oakland is #1, just like you are, big man. What a superstar in the future, baby.
Jimmy.
Woo!
You see this hat right here?
I see the Raiders.
Can you see that? Can you see that out there? This is the Oakland Raiders. The winningest football team of all time. The Oakland Raiders. Coach Flores, the head coach of the Oakland Raiders, said, Jim, come on over here. I want to talk to you. He said, Jim, I don't want you to ever worry about anybody's reputation on the football field, because it means nothing once you get out there and face them one-to-one, nose-to-nose. So, shut up! So I applied this strategy to chumps like Lawler, Mantell, Tommy Rich, and this little punk Gilbert. And you'll see what I'm talking about and how I applied Coach Flores' strategy in just a few moments.
Well, we're going to show the tape, and I want everybody.
Seeing is believing, baby. A picture's worth 1,000 words. Can y'all wake up upstairs and roll the tape, baby? Look at this. You won't believe this.
Fires him into the ropes. Eddie slipping by. Trying to get a sleeper. That's a big neck to try to wrap around. Awfully hard. Once you get it, though, you've got some pressure points to work on, but Rude comes in from behind, drops an elbow after he took the tag from Neidhart, and he takes over. Tag, Tommy Ridge. Wildfire. Oh, what a bad break. The referee, with a distraction taking him away, did not see the tag on Tommy. They tied Tommy up into Eddie up into the rope. Pardon me for calling Tommy. I've found myself doing that. Look at Eddie. He is rattled up. And here comes his brother, Doug, who's trying to get the ropes off as Rick Rude comes over. Dougie, the youngest member of the Wrestling Gilbert family, and Dougie, just a youngster, trying to get brother Eddie out of there. The referee knocked down, and the referee says, ring the bell. It's going to be a disqualification, no question about that. 10 minutes, 22 seconds. The Fabs will retain the belt, but can Eddie breathe much longer with that rope wrapped around his neck? Dougie trying to get that those ropes undone, but he's twisted him. Neidhart slamming Tommy Rich. Disqualification on the Anvil and Rude. And again, Doug Gilbert up there trying to pull the ropes apart. The referee slapped down by Rick Rude. Rude back over to, somebody fired something in the ring at Rude. I know how they feel, but that's a sure invitation to trouble on their part. Gilbert is really tied in that rope. Doug trying to pull him apart. He's just no match for the way those ropes are twisted up. Rude pounding Rich, the referee down, Neidhart and Rude. I think we got a little help on the way from the way the crowd reacting. Here comes the Dutchman, and Rude nails him before he gets in the ring good. Neidhart slams Tommy Rich. Dutch Mantell was ripped by Rude as he tried to get in there. Here comes Rude back over to get on Gilbert. Neidhart with his foot on Tommy Rich's throat. Oh, boy. Referee trying to get Rude back, but Rude's already banged him several times and does again. Eddie being kicked by Jimmy Hart. Dutch being pounded by Rick Rude. Here comes some more help. Mad Dog, Robert Reed blitzes in there. Neidhart fires him into the rope. And Eddie still held up in the ring by the rope. Down goes the referee again. There's a pile driver put on Mad Dog, who came in there to help Gilbert and Rich out. The bout ended in 10:22 on a disqualification, but that doesn't do Eddie Gilbert one bit of good. Referee Jerry Calhoun over now trying to get the rope. Neidhart and Rude stuck his head down in there, and one of the spectators trying to help Eddie out. That's a nice, noble thought, but boy, stay away. Neidhart just missed taking his head off. Here comes Lawler. Lawler goes after Neidhart. They need to get Gilbert out of there as Rude comes around after pounding Dutch. Humongous. And he slams Lawler down, headbutts him with that mask. Gilbert still caught up in the ropes. Again, Humongous busts Lawler and his head split open. Dutch Mantell is bleeding. Rude trying to hold the ropes together, and successfully as Gilbert. Saving him is he's able to support part of the weight on the knee. comes the Idol. He goes after Neidhart. Rich is down. Mantell is down. Lawler's bleeding. Humongous taking care of him. Here comes Macho Man Randy Savage with a ball bat. Slams Idol in the head. Desperate now, trying to work his way up. His brother helping him as he gets out of it, but Neidhart puts him halfway back in it again. Savage leaps off and nails Austin Idol. Humongous tearing Lawler up. Dutch being brutalized by Rick Rude. Neidhart having a field day. Savage trying to snap Gilbert in, but he is out of it. Eddie choked for 5 minutes. Slammed in there, and he is totally out of it. Savage goes back after Idol. Humongous headbutts Lawler again. Here's promoter Eddie Marlin. Hart is being told, I don't know what, but I can imagine by Eddie Marlin. Referee. Jim Neidhart slams the... Boy, I'll tell you, Jim Neidhart slams the referee. A lot of fines going down after this, and brother, I hope they sock it to him. No excuse. Dutch back out on the floor. Rude choking Eddie Gilbert. Gets him out of the ring. Eddie hits the concrete very hard. Boy, he has just been torn up, Eddie Gilbert has. He can't hardly get up off the floor. His brother's trying to help him. And now it's going wild in a ring. Here comes Jim Jamison. He's slammed back into the first row. What a brawl. What a brawl. I'm telling you, it is something else. Jamison again fired in by Rude. Eddie Gilbert being helped by his brother. Eddie was choked for at least 5 minutes. Blood all over the place. All right, Randy. Yeah. Savage saying he wants to start his match, and he's in here killing everybody. Scott Shannon in helping Lawler. Lawler goes after Rude. Eddie Marlin trying to get Angelo Popo out. Look at Rich going after Neidhart. Eddie Gilbert, helped up by his brother, he grabs a chair, and his anger sends him after Neidhart. What a brawl. Idol still on the floor. Lawler bleeding. Marlin trying to hold Lawler back. We can't see. I hope you can. Jimmy Hart. Some of the folks laughing at Rude coming in that dress with Angel and Jim Neidhart. And we're ready for the official introduction.
This is going to be one fall 10-minute time limit at a total of 506 pounds over on the right of the screen. From Memphis, Tennessee, Jim Jamison and his partner from Chicago, Mad Dog, at a total of 512 pounds. From Reno, Nevada, Jim Neidhart. And from Beverly Hills, California, Ravishing Rick Rude. One fall, 10-minute time limit. Jimmy Hart and Rick Rude's valet, Angel, over in their corner.
Big Jim Neidhart will be starting out for him, Dave, and Mad Dog on the other side.
going to be called Sad Dog, baby, when Neidhart gets through with him. I promise you that, man.
Yeah, well,
there you go. Beautiful.
Neidhart picks him up, just muscles him across the ring, and Mad Dog is no little package either. He's pretty good size fella. Neidhart just dumped him over. Now Rude takes over.
How about that? Beautiful. Look at that. 360 pounds, baby, Mad Dog, and he was picked up like he was just a sack of flour. What do you think?
Not quite, Jim.
What do you think? Come on, man.
I know what I think. I wish you'd go over and sit down in the chair. That's what they put it there. Big elbow. Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Dandy of an elbow from Rick Rude. And he did catch him with the upper arm. It wasn't the point of the elbow, so it was legal. Big forearm slamming down from Neidhart. He's a rugged one. This guy, he's a first-class street fighter, whether he's in the ring or out of the ring. Hammers Mad Dog into that top turnbuckle. Jim Jamison leaning up over the ropes to get a tag. Mad Dog.
Tag? He's trying to get out the door, man. He ain't about to try to get. Look at him.
He can't hardly. There's the tag.
Oh,
Jamison coming in.
There he is from the Jerry Lawler School of Wrestling. Jimmy Jamison. Look at him, baby. There he is.
Jamison taking a couple of big forearms from Rick Rude. Pound down hard. Dumped him off in the corner. Tag to Jim Neidhart.
Teamwork, Russell. What do you think? Teamwork, Russ.
I tell you what I think, Jim, some other time.
Look at Angel. Doesn't Angel look beautiful? But you know, she ought to be the first lady of the first family. What do you think, Russell?
Well, I think you got a point there. As a matter of fact, since she's the only lady in the first family, I believe, or she's the only female in the first family.
Come on, guys.
In the air. Big double team. David. Bam.
Well, I tell you, Rude and Neidhart really working well as a team here. As if their size weren't enough. Ooh, Jamison just dumped on that top rope and
I
bounced
mean, he
back
dumped
to the
him
ring.
from all the way up in the air, and Rude has got a lot of height on him himself.
The body
He slammed.
Here's Neidhart coming in, the anvil. He's up on the middle rope. Springs off of there, at the bottom of the boot, right across the chest. Pressure. Tag made on Rick Rude. Neidhart.
Come on, Jay.
Neidhart springing him into Rick Rude. And I don't think Jamison's going to get up from that one. Well, Rude's going to pick him up by the hair.
Well, I tell you, I admire Jim in this respect. He keeps coming back. It's a tough way to learn the trade of professional wrestling. Rude gets a 1, 2, 3. That's pretty well in.
Yeah, after the reverse neck breaker, but I don't think he even really needed it. Now Mad Dog in there, and Rude and Neidhart both jumping him.
Come on, come on, come on, Jim. Get him out of there. Boy, they get somebody hurt. They love to beat on them. And there's Neidhart again. No excuse in it. Neidhart, Rick Rude come up with a victory. Mad Dog Jim Jamison. Okay, we're going to take time out. We got some more of it coming up for you. We're going to see the King and the Idol together in just a moment. Hey, we're waiting right now for the opposition. We have the Panther team, the Pink Panther and the Black Panther. And I'm not sure their chances are too great today, Dave. They're going against a powerhouse team, the King and the Idol.
They are indeed in a one-fall, 10-minute time limit match. 492 pounds total weight over here on the left of the screen. The Panthers from parts unknown, the Black Panther and the Pink Panther. And going against them at a total of 474 pounds from Las Vegas, Nevada, the Universal Heartthrob Austin Idol. His partner from Memphis, Tennessee, the King, Jerry Lawler. One fall, 10-minute time limit match. Referees Jerry Calhoun.
Whoop-a-doo. We have not seen the Black Panther before. The Pink Panther we have. He's got that unusual stripe right down the middle of his hair and his sideburns. He'll be starting it out, so he's going with the King, and here we go.
All right. Black Panther starting against Jerry Lawler. You're right, an unusual hairstyle there. Kind of a a reverse takeoff on the Mohawk, I guess.
Yeah.
Ooh. Boy, Panther nailing Lawler with a right hand a couple of times. He better watch out to him. He runs under the boot. Lawler set himself. Panther went in there mighty quick, and Lawler was ready for it. And now he's paying him back a little bit. Yeah, crowd says go ahead, and the King using that right hand. Black Panther now has to be giving second, third, fourth, fifth thoughts to using the fist against the King. Here's Idol. He doesn't slow down either. He throws Black Panther right out of the ring down onto the floor. Idol picking him up, head into the ring post. Pink Panther dancing around the ring, but the action's down on the floor. Now Austin Idol rolls the Panther under the ropes, follows him into the ring, picks him up. Pink Panther in the air. Idol drops him across the knee with a kind of a half backbreaker. Idol to the corner, the tag. Lawler coming in. Pink Panther coming in as the Black Panther. Got the corner and the tag. King watching his back. Good move as Panther was climbing back up on the apron. Pink Panther. Well, the Pink Panther I don't think went to school on what his partner had done, because he threw the fist at Lawler, and Lawler answered with a fist.
Pink Panther came over to the corner to tag the Black Panther after that shot, and the Black Panther says, ooh, hold it.
Not yet,
Not yet, buddy.
Panther again, throwing that right hand against the King. Lawler hanging on, reverses. Now beats the Panther out of there with a body drag all the way across the ring. Panther holding his bag as he gets back to his feet. Lawler with the backdrop on the Pink Panther. Austin Idol takes over. Round behind the Panther. He picks him up.
Oh, look out.
Power knee drop. Oh, and the Panther hits and bounces over the top rope. He was not thrown over now. It's not a disqualification. He bounced over there after his feet had been slammed into the mat with a knee drop by Idol. Black Panther says, you're doing fine. Get right back in there. Pink Panther picked up by Idol. Slam.
We're going to be seeing a match a little later on with the Idol going against Macho Man Randy Savage for the International Heavyweight Championship. I think it's kind of maybe a tip-off as to why Idol is so doggone irritated today. Boy, he has really worked both of these guys over when he's been in there. He's a tough son of a gun.
The King back in after the tag. Ooh. Panther runs into the upper arm. Lawler with a drop kick. King doesn't use a drop kick too much.
He didn't quite catch him right.
Now he got him with it.
Boy, let me tell you, he got him with that second one.
He uses that a lot, and it usually works. And it has worked this time. Count of three, and this one's over. 3 minutes, 57 seconds. Their hands raised. Austin Idol, Jerry Lawler with a win.
And right now, with it over, and the Black Panther hops back in to help his partner. That's the first time he's been back in since that unfortunate experience he had a little bit earlier in there. So, the Black Panther and the Pink Panther meet the decision and verdict that accompanies most of them. Tell you what let's do right now. Let's take a look at the final result of it right here as the King comes sailing off the ropes, and he's down on top. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. Winners of the fall.
Are y'all impressed over that? Are y'all impressed what you just saw? That was nothing, baby. This is humongous, the greatest warrior of all, and we're going to prove exactly what it's all about in the ring right now.
Well, that's what we brought the ring up for today, Jimmy, so that may come as a surprise to you. Humongous. He is every bit of that, the original Road Warrior. Huge, and we're going to go right ahead on into this one as he'll be facing Keith Eric. All right, Dave.
All right, Keith Eric from Memphis, Tennessee. Humongous. From Hollywood, California, 304 pounds. Keith Eric weighs in at 221.
You know, Russell, how many times have I come out here in the last 5 years and said I found the greatest wrestler in the world today? You know, 10,000 comedians out of work and you're trying to be one. Let me tell you something, baby. This is humongous. I can't wait for all the fans all over the world to see this man. Look at him. Look at him, baby. You summed it up. Oh, right there. Look at him. A superstar in wrestling.
Boy, he just tagged in, Dave, with a couple of clotheslines. That's all of it.
It's over, baby.
Forget it. Oh, good night. With no disrespect to Keith Eric. Look out for the broken pieces come flying around. Humongous. I don't know what he's irritated about. I hate to see if he loses.
Yeah. Well, he won.
What was the time on
34 seconds, and probably could have wrapped it up in 15 after he nailed it over here on the ropes.
Boy, that first clothesline you're talking about. Good night. He just absolutely almost took his head off. And then turned right around and fed it back to him again for another diet. And all it was a matter of getting a 1, 2, 3 after that. Humongous, the original Road Warrior. Most impressive on a quick win over Keith Eric. We've got more action. We're going to be seeing that Idol Macho Man highlights coming up in just a moment, as well as the Fabs and the PYT. We got an 8-man coming up,
action,
so let's shut up and get into the break, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Yeah.
Okay, we got an 8-man coming up, but before we get into it, I wanted to get the Idol out here. We're going to be showing you tape International Heavyweight Championship bout as Austin Idol comes out. We'll get to that tape with Macho Man in just a moment. I know it affected, I could see in there today. You're pretty determined in there today.
Say the least, Lance, you know, and I think rather than expounding about this thing any longer, I'd just like to go ahead and trim the fat and get to the meat of the matter. And I guess the way to do that is by go ahead and let's show the film, because I want to see it back myself, Lance.
Yeah, okay. Let's look at some of the highlight versions of the bout. This is an International Heavyweight Championship match. Idol Randy Savage. Macho Man Randy Savage with a ball bat slams Idol in the head. Getting desperate now, trying to work his way up. His brother helping him as he gets out of it, but Neidhart puts him halfway back. What you are looking at is the end. That is that big rhubarb. Now, this is very important because Savage and his corner folks, Angelo Popo and Jimmy Hart, said, let's get it on right away while Austin Idol was hurt. Very important. The bell is rung. The match has started. Austin Idol, Randy Savage for the international belt. Boy, there will be some criticism of that. Idol had been slammed around. He was laying in the ring. Savage made him start the match. Make him start the match. Popo rang the bell himself. They're scheduled to be next. And as the ring cleared out, Savage just taken it. Idol is bleeding severely all over the face. Savage tore the shirt off of him. Idol is just almost out of it as the match gets underway. You're talking about an opportunist. Savage taking advantage of it. Slams Idol into the top turnbuckle. Oh, man. International belt on the line. And so Idol not through. Kicks out of it. The turnbuckle. Here comes the referee. Idol slammed down on the table. Savage in the ring. Austin Idol, who was never in condition to start the match. He didn't even have a chance to get up. Savage jumped him. grabs him, slams him into the ring post. Should have never started it, Randy, and you know it. With Idol in the ring, he bangs him with it. Yeah, Slaughter. Idol slammed on the head and dropped by something Popo had in his hand. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. I had indicated we had the highlights of the International Heavyweight Championship match, but I think it was unforgivable not to say what we showed was prior to the International Heavyweight Championship match getting underway. And it was very important because that macho man, Randy Savage, jumped off with a ball bat and nailed you with that thing and set up the entire thing. It was no excuse in it.
Well, it sure did, Lance, but you know, I'm not going to sit here and cry over spilled milk. The facts are it was a bad day for the home team. Really? But I want Randy Savage to know something. I'm going to try to, for just very briefly, to keep my voice down to a bare minimum so he can understand it. You know, he's the international heavyweight champion. I was supposed to defend that belt in a different area. He's got the belt. He's taking my shot. And listen, I mean, it's a fact, and everybody knows that it makes no difference what sport it is, whether it's professional wrestling, baseball, hockey, basketball, football, or what have you. On any given day, anybody or any team can be beaten. There's no question about that, and everybody should be able to admit that, and I admit it too. But the way I was knocked off there wasn't exactly a clear-cut victory for Randy Savage, although I'm sure he's got a lot of things to say. I'm sure he's telling everybody all around the world. I'm sure he's called all his friends, both of them, and told everybody what a great big dude he is. How mean and tough he is. Now, it's true, he started this whole thing off by wheeling me over the head with a Louisville slugger. Now, I didn't become the international heavyweight champion, darling, by selling papers on the street corner or by washing cars, which is cool, too. I won it by traveling to Tokyo, Japan, by beating Terry Funk, former world's heavyweight champion, in the Sumo Palace in Tokyo, Japan, before 24,000 people. I went a long way to get that belt. And if you think, Savage, for 1 minute, if I'm just going to lay down and play dead, Jack, you got another thing coming. Now he wants to play baseball. Randy Savage says, I had an opportunity to play pro baseball. Well, darling, I'll play a little baseball, too. And before this thing's over, true, I didn't look like the women's pet. But you're going to remember one thing, Savage, that I am the man's regret. And you're going to regret the day, darling, that you whacked me over the head with a baseball bat, because when I get done with you, I'm going to leave the imprint of Louisville slugger right across your forehead. I'm going to snort you up one nostril and blow you out the other, dog. And this ain't no giant jack.
The Idol, boy, and I'll tell you what, when he gets his opportunity to get a hold of Savage, it is going to be some kind of competition, because this Idol has whacked a few people over the head himself in his time. Tough son of a gun. Okay, we have an 8-man tag.
A lot of hot air out there, baby, a lot of hot air, but I brought my Warriors on, baby.
Well, bring them on, Jimmy. We understand that. Mark Patton, the new fabulous one. Pork Chop Cash, his partner. He replaces the Dream Machine, who had his leg broken in a match with Jackie Fargo's fabulous one.
Looking in the door under the moonlight.
Well, we have in the ring.
Look at this, baby. The newest member of the First Family. You know, I told you we've been searching all over the country, all over the world. And we found him. Beautiful Bart Batten, baby, along with Pork Chop Cash. The PYT Express. We are ready, baby.
All right, this is going to be an 8-man tag team match to the expiration of time. Introducing at a total weight of 877 pounds, over on the right of the screen, from Miami, Florida, Brickhouse Brown. From Liverpool, England, Scott Shannon. From Tennessee, Robert Crow. And from Memphis, Tennessee, is that Keith Eric over there coming back? Yeah, I think so. I can't see for all the PYT Express and everything. All right, but on this side of the ring, at a total weight of 902 pounds, Hart's Fabulous Ones, and the PYT Express. The PYT Express, Norvell Austin and Stagger Lee, and the Fabulous Ones, Pork Chop Cash, and Bart Batten. Bart Batten is out of Charleston, West Virginia. Beautiful Bart Batten, Jimmy Hart tells me. This one goes to the expiration of time.
Quick look at him, Dave.
Yeah, and he is starting. This is Bart Batten. Beautiful Bart Batten, as Jimmy Hart said. Boy, I hope the referee has better luck keeping it straight here than we did with the introductions here. 8 of them all together.
Well, when you're trying to look through 4 guys as big as wrestlers are, it's pretty difficult to see who was coming in the ring on the other side. And Norvell hollering out a little personal comment to Brickhouse Brown. Bart Batten over as Brickhouse dropped down with a knee. There's a tag. And coming right back to Brickhouse, tagging out to Scott Shannon. Pork chop. Pork chop. Fired right out with that arm, nailing Scott Shannon. Look at it reverse. Nice. Big backdrop, and Pork chop is down. So Jimmy Hart's Fabulous One starting out here with Bart Batten.
Oh, a cheap.
I would have to say it was a cheap shot.
Super midget.
Not anything that Norvell hasn't done himself.
That's okay. We just stopped Super Midget right there, baby. Look at him right there.
Chop K.
There you go, boys. Come on. There you go. Beautiful, Coco. Now, that is
Lands
teamwork.
him into the corner of the knee of Coco Ware, Stagger Lee, whatever. Got Shannon rolling back.
Don't panic, man. We're just, you know.
Not me, Jim. You're the one doing the talking. Here's a big backdrop. Beautiful.
That's okay. Hey, the family's tighter and stronger than ever. Look at this Pork Chop Cash. I told you we were going to bring somebody super in.
Together over here in the corner. Nobody wants to get in with Shannon. Here comes Norvell.
We're ready to get in. We're ready to get in. You know, like I said before, we got Dream Machine sitting at home right now, baby, with 2 pins in his ankle, with a big silver plate there. He might be out 6 months, 7 months. He might be out a year. But, baby, we get even from now on out.
Robert Crow coming in, making his first appearance in the 8-man. And Norvell Austin going after him. Big slam is Norvell.
Okay, we've had enough of this. Come on, guys. Take care of him. We're going to get him. Come on, baby.
Oh. Zeroed in with that knee to the midsection. Trademark of Norvell. Look at that splash off the top as Coco comes down hard. And that is going to be that.
And you know what, Russell? I didn't see Brickhouse Brown or Scott Shannon or any of those other slugs over there coming to help that poor boy.
Well, they don't jump in like your guys do without a
but
tag.
But they do throw fists, right?
Yeah, they have done that. Guess you got to when you go against the first family in there. Ooh, goodness gracious, we had a lot of big action in there today, Dave.
Oh, we did.
Nothing unusual, though.
That's right. We had a 6-man tag team match to start things off today with Bugsy McGraw, Harley Davidson, and Dirty Rhodes getting the win over Rooster Cogburn in the A-Team #1 and Keith Robertson. That was just the opening match. Rick Rude and Jim Neidhart, a powerful tag team, came in here.
Really?
And they defeated Jim Jameson and Mad Dog convincingly. It took them a little under 3 minutes to do it. Rude and Neidhart get the win. Jerry Lawler and Austin Idol, both a little bit upset today. They took the measure of the Black Panther and the Pink Panther in 3 minutes, 57 seconds. Humongous overpowered Keith Eric in about a half minute. It was Hart Spabs and the PYT Express then getting the win in the 8-man tag team match over Brickhouse Brown, Scott Shannon, Robert Crow, and Keith Eric.
You know, Dave, it just seems to me that they're getting bigger every doggone month that goes by. We see some huge guys.
We had some big ones in here today, I tell you.
Let's go. We'll be back next week. Till that time, for Dave Brown, Lance Russell saying bye-bye, everybody.
The announcers on this program